At the locker room, players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Marcus Smart is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
Now George, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Embiid. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. James a screen on Embiid. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get the rebound. And it's good for 2.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Doncic. The 3. And Embiid pulls it down. George in the post. Vanderbilt defending. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the middle. George passes to Maxey. Lakers with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Here's Maxey after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Ayton.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
and one of the top 10 teams in our league in terms of points off turnovers. They recognize that the best time to attack is when the opponent is scattered all over the floor.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents. It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Smart dishes to James. They set the screen, and it goes down 2 points.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. And the layup is good.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Pass to Ayton. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Oh, Ayton in position. Embiid with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Well, I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
And they double up James. Doncic against Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Vanderbilt's got 5 now.
So he just finds a teammate.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Oubre. George sets a screen for Oubre. Down low. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Oubre.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Vanderbilt. And here is James. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oubre against James. To the inside. Smart with the steal. Pass to Ayton. Now here's James. Smart deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now here's Vanderbilt. 5 points in the game. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
So it's the Lakers now. 76ers getting the bucket. Doncic's shot is good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Doncic. From past the arc. It's hauled in by George.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Maxey in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Maxey's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 25-point game against Brooklyn.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Doncic with it. He's covered by Maxey. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid. Now Edgecombe. Embiid with the screen on Smart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 6 points for him.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
James, a screen on Maxey. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Oubre.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Inside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Oubre against Doncic. Pass to James. Over Maxey. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Now Embiid. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic kicks to Ayton. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic against Maxey. James outside, and they pick up 2. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The 76ers trail by 3. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Hayes with the screen for Smith. Pass to Kennard. And here's Hayes, defended by Drummond. And here's Hayes. 9 points last game. Smith for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
On top, Watford, covered by Smith. Drummond with a screen on Smith. Here's Watford. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Shoots off the step back. And it's Drummond missing. The Lakers leading. Smith outside. And Hayes kicks to Smith. Lakers passing it around. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Gordon, the pass to Watford. Kennard against Gordon. Takes it from 10. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Kennard, the pass to Smith. 55 seconds left in the first. Pass to Kleba. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by the Lakers. Philadelphia shooting 47% here so far. Watford with it. Still without a basket. Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Smith outside. They need this one. He lays it in. And the Lakers lead by one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Gordon for three. Good on the triple. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Smith. Jackson Hayes is out there with James. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Kennard in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's the screen. And he jams it with authority.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And here's James outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Watford. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Smith. Embiid with the bucket. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you, Kevin.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now Watford hasn't made one yet. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's LaRavia. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Kennard covering. Takes it from 10. Again, Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the 76ers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Smith kicks to James. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Walker throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
James outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
James. That shot off. Good D by Embiid.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside, James. Out to Doncic. Launches a three. Barlow grabs the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
It's Grimes on the wing. James covering. Embiid with a screen on Kennard. Maxey passes to Embiid. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Kennard. James looking around. Here's LaRavia. Back to James. And they double up James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
76ers moving the ball around. The shot by Watford, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Watford, guarded by Doncic. The shot by Watford, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Maxey passes to Barlow. Back to Maxey. There's the pick. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Maxey's got 10.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Luke Kennard. Ayton finds James. Pass to Doncic, and stolen by Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Doncic against Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Embiid with the steal. Oubre outside. George sets a screen for Oubre. Embiid in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Here's James. They get a hand on it.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
High post Embiid. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And the 76ers also making a change. Drummond's checked in. Doncic against Maxey. Doncic left side. To the left wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Maxey. Outside, George. Drummond with a screen on Smart. Takes it inside. And it's good. 2 points. Edgecombe's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
So fast and powerful. Edgecombe's drive, so explosive.
To the paint. Down low. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Great showing for him last season. He was around 28 points a game, 7 assists and 8 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Here's LaRavia. Still scoreless. Pass to Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
1:43 left in the first half. LaRavia passes to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Smart, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Drummond. From deep, Maxey. Nice D from Doncic.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Smart. 1:04 left now here in the second. Doncic against George. Luka bullies his way inside.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Vanderbilt against George. Drummond with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Maxey. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Smart. Over in the corner, Doncic. again, Los Angeles. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Maxey. There's the drive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Good on both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Here's LaRavia. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Lakers trail by 8. And so in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at small forward.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's Maxey. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Clock is at 3. Doncic, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Edgecombe. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid against Ayton. Clock at 6. Back to Smart. In the corner, it's James. Over Oubre. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Outside, George. And the 3 off target.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The second effort. Here's Ayton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Maxey passes to George. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. The free throw drops for Embiid. Lakers trail by 9. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Smart for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Maxey. Fires from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Doncic feeling it out. And here is James. Basket good. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's his style right now. When we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
High post, Embiid. And the rejection by Ayton.
tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And here's James outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And that one is good. Embiid's got 20. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic right side. Outside, Smart. A three-pointer is right on target.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Maxey. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
The shot by George, no good. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. You know, they made very few bad decisions. The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey deciding where to go with it. 76ers moving the ball around. A 3-ball. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. James, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Smart. Here's Vanderbilt. On the wing, James. Covered by Oubre. Pocket 4. Smart misses. Philadelphia has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. From deep, Maxey. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class leading. James kicks to Vanderbilt. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A little power down low from Ayton, not allowing the D to affect him.
Embiid with the screen on Doncic. Maxey into the lane. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Another miss by Philadelphia. Doncic finds Smart. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to James. From the arc. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Edgecombe with it. To stop the drought. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
Pass to James. Doncic against Maxey. And Doncic gets it to go.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Lakers with some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Luke Kennard in for Smart. Then for the 76ers, Arlo's checked in. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kelly Oubre. Now Watford. Nothing on the board. Here's Grimes. Embiid the screen. A three-pointer, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. In a tight game, it's fairly obvious, but high percentage shots become even more valuable.
On the wing, Doncic. He's got 10. Watford with it. Pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey. Kennard covering. Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Bounce pass Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-7 run. James finds Ayton. They now take the lead. Ayton's got 15.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Maxey against Kennard. That one goes. Count it. 14 points for him.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Doncic. Barlow grabs the rebound. The 76ers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Outside, Maxey. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now, Laravia. Scoreless thus far. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kennard, the pass to Doncic. It's up a 3. And they recover it. Laravia. Here's Ayton. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Ayton's got 13 points in the second half. The 76ers trail. Here's Watford. Pass to Maxey. And they double up Maxey. Here's Watford. Craps in the tray. Watford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. .121 left to play here in the third. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Kennard. Now Ayton. Over Drummond. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Watford, covered by Smith. Outside Lowry. To the inside. Drummond passes to Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's a 3-76ers lead.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Back to Smith. Pass to Laravia. Now here's Hayes. Laravia finds Smith. No good on the triple. And here's Lowry. Now Grimes. Drummond a screen. Takes a three. Shot by Grimes. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. 76ers lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kennard is out there with Smith. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's James. And it's Laravia in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
James dishes to Smith. Inside, it's tipped. And now Philadelphia on the break. Grimes passes to Barlow. Watford with it. Pass to Embiid. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, James. And they double up James. Kennard for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And here's Hayes. Bounce pass Smith. James kicks to Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. Kennard on the wing. From deep, James. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Watford. Now here's Embiid, covered by Hayes. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to James. Fires the 3. The rebound by Watford. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Up top, Embiid, covered by Hayes. Up top, Embiid. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith outside. To the inside. Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, His teammates are picking him up.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Smith for three. Embiid with the steal. And they're running. And the rejection by James. They recover it. Outside Gordon. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Watford. Here's Barlow. Now Embiid covered by Hayes. And that one drops. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They set the pick. For three, Smith. And again, the Lakers no good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Now, Watford. To the middle. Embiid, no good. Lakers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
James finds Kennard. Trying to end the drought. Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to James. Out to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Now LaRavia. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Lakers trail. Outside, James. Lets it go with a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
It's Grimes on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by James, and he lays it straight in. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Watford passes to Barlow. Here's Grimes. Kennard covering. 6 to shoot. Grimes passes to Watford. And the 3 off target. Lakers have gone 4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Stolen. Fast break, Philadelphia. Rob. Now the Lakers on the break. And he uses the glass on the way. And the breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Pass to James. Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Watford. Embiid with a screen on Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Watford passes to Embiid. Over Hayes. Embiid, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Pass to Laravia. Now here's James. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Watford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Embiid. Over Hayes, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 26 points. Here's James. Pass to Kennard. For the 3. Does not go in.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here is Gordon for 3. Not going to go. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
James. Now Smith launches it. Embiid with the rebound.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's Watford. And they double up Embiid. Outside Gordon. Pocket 6. There's the screen. Oh, what a finish.
Never quite sure what Gordon's going to do in the pick and roll. When he sees a passing lane, he fires it in there.
And so James will bring it up for L.A. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake Laravia. Smart's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Doncic is subbed in for Smith. Then for the 76ers, Paul George, he's checked in for Gordon. Edgecombe comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Trendon Watford. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. 1:32 left to play here in the 4th. Now Smart. James outside. Here's Doncic. Shoots it. Ayton. The second chance shot is good.
Shouldering the load. Ayton taking care of business here in the clutch.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Free throw no good for Ayton. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Maxey. Now Embiid. Now George. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 6. Now Maxey beyond the arc.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
James fires. And he does not hit.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Smart over to help. Here's Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Smart. drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
We don't say this often about rookies like VJ Edgecombe, but he is known for his defense. Plays with incredible passion. VJ has such a bright future.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points.
Doncic against Maxey. So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Joel, congratulations. A quality win tonight. What enabled you to secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
The toughness showed and paid off. Thanks, Joel.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. Now it's time for our player of the game.